Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So, today I'm going to ask you to suspend belief and think, he's still in France. I'm not actually still in France, I'm back home, but I'm making films from the films that I made in France. And yeah, for some reason, I didn't record an intro for the jelly glasses. I've been going through all the sequence numbers, um, but there does strangely seem to be two pictures I took for the icons. So I think I may still been in picture mode. Instead of taking a video, I took a picture. What a fool. So, yeah, what I'm going to talk about is jelly glasses. My brother-in-law has a big collection of jelly. Well, not big. You'll see how big it is. It's got quite a lot. And they're all post 1800 ones. I think he just liked the look of them and just snapped them round up when he saw them for a couple of quid back in the, I think, in the 90s when he was collecting these. So yeah, it's just interesting because it's one of those things that people don't, I don't think they specifically collect them, but they're always out there, made for 100 years, and there's just like an infinite variety. If it was a kind of glass that you wanted to collect, you could collect and probably never see a pair again, or be very lucky to see a pair unless you're buying them as an actual pair. So I think with that said, let's get onto my brother-in-law's dining table and have a look at the glasses he's got. So let's start looking at some of these glasses. I've started here by showing you the ones where he's got a few the same. He's got 4 of these, 3, 3, 3 and 2. And then I've got a bunch of odd ones as well. So yeah, it's got little short caps and stem, this one. It's quite thick. It's probably quite late. It's probably closer to 1850 because it is quite a chunky, heavy thing. These ones are interesting. These are quite light. But they have, can you see there, the back side, can you see the sort of like iridescency? So these are crizzling or glass sickness, where there was a fault in the chemicals in the glass and the glass starts to break back down into sand. It takes forever, hundreds of years to do that. But I thought you'd like to see that on that one specifically. Again, it's got little caps and short caps and stem. This one has a little round knob stem with scale cutting. Polished pontle, yeah, actually I didn't do that on these ones. Polished pontle. Polished pontle. See, this one is quite like a round fat, that is, compared to, see, they kind of look similar, but when you put that one sideways, that's like half the thickness. So yeah, it's considerably lighter, which makes me think this is probably post 1845 because the glass tax would have been a bit crushing on that one, really, because it's double weight of this one and these other ones. This one feels even lighter. Yeah, look how thin that is. Yeah. And this one, it's got a thicker base, but yeah, it's quite small, and this is quite very fine. Caps and stem again, but it's more. See these ones. It's just, I think I was talking about these before I started doing it, and I said, yeah, my wife was asking me how many different kinds of them. I said, like, there is an infinite variety. So, yeah, ball stem, ball knop in the middle. In fact, the whole stem is the ball knop. Just caps and caps, and there you go. This one doesn't have a pontle. That's just the middle of the glass. Let me show you that. Yeah, so this was made with a gadget. There's no pontle mark on this one at all. I've read somewhere that gadgets start being used from. In fact, I think, let's see if I can find if there's a spot where I can see whether, there's something going on with the glass there. And what about this one? Yeah, I can see there's something going on with the glass here. I think this is probably where The clip went on to hold the glass like that when they were making it. So rather than use a pontle mark and stick something on the back of it like that, they'd have a clip that would go onto it like that when they were making it, and then they would finish the top when they were blowing it. So yeah, those are the sets he's got. I will now do the individual ones. So there's a few, so apart from these ones, these ones are kind of the same plan basically. They've all got caps and stems and some of those balls in, but these are all panel cut. There's a few odd ones in the rest of them that are a bit different, so let's move on. So I'm going to look at the odd ones now. So we've got this one here. You can see it's similar floor plan to the others. It's got the most squashed caps and stem possible in there, and yeah, it's wasted and it is quite heavy, so this might be a post 1845 after the glass tax came off, and it does have a polished pontle as well. So yeah, that's one. Got another one which is, it's got a little bucket bowl at the bottom here. Again, polished pontle mark. And then let me do this one, and then we'll head off into the distance with the odd ones. So yeah, another one with the cap and stem, slightly more rounded than the one we were looking at earlier. It's got a little bubble in it there. You can see it just there. And we've got this one here, which has got facets cut into it, but then we've cut into those. This is quite heavy. So this is probably post 1845 as well. And then, right now, the really odd one. So this one, look at that. It's got a pillar molded bowl. I think this feels a little bit earlier somehow. It's more like, stem is more like a rummer stem. Got a bubble here. So yeah, so that's very unusual for a jelly glass. This one is unusual as well because it has a star cut base. And yeah, these are all lead crystal. And then you've got this one here, which is got a broken pontle. So this is the earliest one. This is circa 1800, maybe earlier. If you look at the colour of it, I don't know if you can see this on the film. It's a bit duller than the others. Can you see? The colour is, it's a greyer colour. So yeah, this is earlier. That's not, well, that's a bit of sand. Frit it's called. That's usually an indication of something being not so well made. The furnace didn't burn everything properly. So yeah, so you've got this variation of polished pontle marks, star cut, broken pontle, and I think it was this one. Nope, not that one. Oh, it was this one here, which was made with a gadget to grip it. So, you know, when you've got dozens of makers, I mean, most of these are from like a 50-year period of time. This one is probably the one that's out of place on that. But yeah, these are all 1800 to 1850. Slight variation. You can guess at it, but anyway, you see that variation in the pontle marks as well, how that's handled, and yeah. So there we go. That's the collection. So let's move on. So there you have it. This is not my collection, but as I said, there's like infinite variety of these. If I was to take all of these home with me today, and I've got about, I don't know how many another 20 or 30, but at least another 20 odd. I probably couldn't form another pair with any of these, with all the ones that I have. So yeah, and I've got some earlier ones than these, but yeah, you could collect these, for years before you were able to sort of like start making services up, because there's probably, I don't know, maybe 100 makers of them, because it was a standard piece of people's, tableware. So probably every maker of tableware was making them over a 100-year period. So there's probably thousands of varieties, literally. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'll do any references for this. I will check my previous video, see if there's any references I missed in that one. So if there are, there will be in the description below. I'll do that when I get home. And what else? Yes, please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be making more. I'm planning to make some more here in France as well. So yeah, because he has got quite a good collection of glass. Some of it's a bit more random. I'll do some more random stuff as well. But and yeah, he just likes what he likes and just buys on that basis. And he's also, I might do another book review because he's got quite a few books that I don't have. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will be making more. Thank you. Good night.